Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are back with some more Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 28, and the last episode of season 1. Last episode we had Denken go into Richter's shop, and he was kind of telling him that he used to be an impudent brat back in the day as well. You know, just trying to get through to him on some common ground, but Richter really wasn't having any of it. Maybe if Denken had dropped some of that Imperial Mage coin, he would have been in a better mood by the time that Frieren came in to get Fern's staff fixed. And the scene afterwards where Fern walks into the inn and Frieren's in there sleeping and her staff is on her bed, that was just a great payoff for the conversations that Fern and Stark were having, you know, while they were out walking the city and Frieren was, you know, getting the staff fixed. We also learned that Lernin is the first class mage, and he got that title 50 plus years ago, which lines up with when the Demon King was defeated, you know, 80 years ago, and when Zerdia would have started to look for all these first class mages. So the timeline for everything checks out. And I wonder if anyone passed with him, because maybe if he was the first one and no one else did, he would have been the first one to get a look at the privilege and get whatever spell he wanted from Zerdia. And then we get to Zerdia's test, and Frieren, she does not pass her. But worry not, we have our first class mage. Fern passed the test, and now we are able to go to the north. All of that happening after she casually turns down Zerdia's apprenticeship. We still have a few more mages to pass or fail, so I'm excited to get into that and to see where this final episode of this season takes us. So let's hop in.
Denken, the Imperial Mage.
Okay, we're already here with Denken. Let's go.
About you.
I am honored to hear it, Mistress Zerdia.
Yeah, give us some backstory on this guy.
Got his start in the military.
Okay.
Rose to be the most influential mage in all the northern lands. You're the subject of many an inspiring tale. To tell you the truth, I wish that I'd met you when you were still young.
Ooh, a young Denken. He looks good.
Energy and ambition, your passion burning bright.
Now he just wants to get home.
I have no interest in a great flame's cinders.
But he still passes, right?
That's what I believed.
And do you believe differently now?
When you first walked in, you considered how you would fight me.
Ooh, she really like reads people's minds. It's crazy.
For a moment, I quickly abandoned that idea.
The fire remains. And so
Yeah, the fire. He didn't walk in paralyzed like the other people. He was ready to go.
Next.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, ooh, I forgot. How did I forget about Ubel?
You've passed the test.
Wow, that quick.
Pretty sure interviews require words.
Are you hoping for conversation?
I would be if I was talking to a great mage like her.
Next.
Okay, that's crazy. I'm actually not surprised at all, but still crazy.
Is this a joke?
And I forgot about Land.
You're taking the first class mage exam. You really couldn't be bothered to set foot on the testing ground.
As you can see, the real me has made an appearance, in case that is a requirement for passing.
I'm not so easily deceived.
Why would you have that active when you're going in to meet her?
Never left your hometown.
What?
How impressive.
Are you kidding me?
Ubel realized it.
That is absolutely insane. I knew that he wasn't trusting people just obviously based off of what was going on with him and his Shadow Clone. But to have multiple active the entire time, that is insane. And the fact that she could sense him, I mean, of course, Zerdia could sense him, but he's all the way back in his hometown. What the heck?
You pass. Next.
That's awesome, though. He's passing.
You're Verbal, captain of the Northern Magic Corps. In a single look, you realized a battle with me would be pointless. But that wasn't a judgment made out of fear.
If I were the type to pick fights I can't win, I've even made it to second class.
Yeah, but you were thinking about a fight with her. That's all she cares about.
What's your favorite spell?
Spells aren't to be liked or disliked. Magic's a tool for killing.
Look at that smile.
Next.
Well, you can like the way you kill better with a different spell, right? That's kind of sick, but...
Tell me, what did you think when you saw me?
I thought you were very small and very adorable.
This year's test takers are a different breed altogether.
So it wasn't fear, she just thought she was cute. That's great. You know, even though most of them were small, I liked all those interactions with her.
My apologies. It does seem we have a bumper crop.
I failed. Always next time, champ.
Stop following me
A whole 3 years, huh?
I wonder if Ubel notices now.
I passed the test, Mistress Frieren.
Excellent job.
Frieren. Thanks to you, I can finally visit a certain grave up north.
Awesome.
Good.
Well, they wouldn't have had to deal with her replica if she didn't come, so they would have been in
Come on,
an equal
Frieren.
position. I don't know.
Gotta pick something.
Ooh, chocolate chip cookies look good. But where are the
I
pancakes?
want these, Grandpa.
She's calling him Grandpa? Yeah, their relationship is getting weird. Didn't Richter say that earlier?
Eat up, everyone. Don't be shy. When I was a lad, I never got to indulge in sweet treats like these.
But now he's got the money and he's letting, the youngins get the sweet treats. Very nice.
Something?
Have a few, young man.
Right. Appreciate it, old timer.
He's trying like, first I got that old man who's talking to me while I'm training, and now I got this guy just giving me treats.
Who's he?
That's Mr. Denkin. He's an Imperial mage.
Well, that sounds awfully fancy.
You mean the old timers are noble?
I'm sorry for speaking to you so casually.
Yeah, he learned that from Groff Granite.
I came to this city as a mage, just like any other.
Sure, but you shouldn't feel obliged to treat a stranger like me.
Oh, please, I have no better use for my money.
He's right. No family?
I wasn't
Is it his
raised
wife who he
with
wants to?
grandchildren. My wife passed away when I was in my mid-20s.
Yeah, wow, it's been a long time.
The poor girl was sickly from the day we met. Her father was a frontier noble of the northern plateau and had been defeated in a political dispute. Back in those days, wealth and influence were two things I desperately lacked. They also seemed to be the only mechanisms by which I could save her.
Which means that's why he got into politics.
So he said he had
And that's
established
crazy
a
that
Continental Magic
I was kind of
Association
letting
and
Richter
began
make me
offering
feel like he's a bad guy.
But it was too late. My
But
wife
he-
had
he-
just passed.
Did it all for noble
I felt
reasons.
so powerless in my life. If only I could have been for my beloved then, who I have become today. In my life, magic was reduced to a tool for resolving political disputes. There is something I'd like you to tell your master, that I had long forgotten how joyful magic can be. But she gave me a firm reminder.
Yeah,
I've admired
he probably was
Frieren's
feeling that
deeds
as soon as he
of
stepped on that
since I was
battlefield with
a
her.
boy. I credit her with my becoming a mage.
You should tell her that yourself. I'm certain she would be happy to hear it.
Yeah, why not tell her yourself?
Perhaps you're right. I'll do that.
The magical city of oysters did not disappoint.
She got a whole stack there. Very nice.
Allow me. You want them in the basket, right?
Okay. See, both Verbal and Stark go around helping people. That's why I think they would be good buddies.
Helping her did cross my mind for a moment.
Just a moment, huh? I thought you were a member of Himmel's party.
You think there's a certain way I should act, yes? Your actions have been more surprising than mine. I heard that you tried to kill Fern's party during the first test. Fern was quite upset.
Yeah.
Said you'd kick a puppy if it was in your way.
All I did was threaten them.
Now, that first volley of
If I had
spells was
taken
not a
one of those
threat.
lives, I might have been doing the world a favor.
I agree with him there.
There's no one I wouldn't kill to protect my village and the people in it. The whole reason I'm here is the privilege. I want to
Okay, so he is
the
just
most powerful spell I can.
Admitting that's all he's here for.
Demons already thought I was a force to be reckoned with, but they haven't seen anything yet. I protect, but I also try to help when I can. Any place and anybody. My goal is to lighten the load of people in need.
Share the load.
My childhood was dominated by tales of Himmel the hero.
Yeah, Verbal, Denkin, all talking about the hero party.
His battles against Booza, the Immortal, and the Hell Emperor Dragon. As a
I'd
kid,
like to hear about those.
deep into every adventure story that made it mine.
There's Era by his side.
But the village elders were never as interested in those stories of swords as I was. They'd talk about how he defeated the monsters that attacked the village, or how he helped little old ladies carry their groceries.
You know, you got to be born and like built for it, but I'm surprised he didn't become
Boring
like a
tales.
frontliner instead of a mage.
But when the elders shared them, their eyes lit up bright, as thrilled by these small deeds as I was by the great ones. After Himmel the hero died and the remaining demons started acting up, that's when I finally understood.
No wonder he became a mage after all this.
Mirror Tower, Buza, the Hell Emperor Dragon, even the Demon King.
His whole village being destroyed.
Home. And home keeps your hands too full to worry about that kind of stuff. Thing is, if Himmel the hero hadn't visited my village, I doubt that my home would still be around, whether he had saved the
then he wouldn't have become the hero that he is for his village.
And all that to say...
She's like, okay, come on, get on with it.
Himmel's less exciting adventures are what guided me here. My party's ready to hit the road, and they look impatient.
Just standing around the corner, all stoic and creepy like.
Death is far from this lifetime's only goodbye. Then again, I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, it's funny because Himmel was basically telling her the same thing. He's just repeating, you know, something that he would say.
If we go one by one, isn't there some way you could magic each of us across?
Possibly, but then I'd be left all alone on this side.
What point is there in helping people in such insignificant ways?
They are insignificant, I suppose.
But they can have a significant impact.
Lives, let alone the world. But people need help, and I cannot turn my back on those right in front of me.
And thank goodness he had that mindset, because we've seen firsthand how it affected people.
Don't worry, Himmel. It turns out the world was changed after all.
We're going to be granted our privileges tonight, and apparently...
Oh, so everyone who becomes first class gets the privilege?
Once in a lifetime, so we should all go.
I thought there might be a selection, like, within the selection.
Goodness, Mistress Frieren. Don't look so excited.
Gosh, what's she gonna choose?
I was told we were allowed to bring guests.
Miss Frieren has been banned. Mistress Zedia's orders.
What?
All Continental Magic Association facilities for the next 1,000 years.
That is way too long. Yeah, no kidding. It's nothing for her, but she's got people with her.
I've gotten on her bad side, and that's where I'll stay. Zedia is truly the world's oldest child. It's not as if I came here of my own accord anyway. I shall...
Does Stark get to go in then? Yeah, he's already here. You gotta bring him in.
I may as well give her some company.
No, stay with Fern.
Hey!
No! Surely doesn't have to be a mage.
They'll be done receiving their privileges before long.
Okay, this is cool that everyone gets one, though.
She's a first-class mage now. That's a pinnacle not even 50 mages in the whole world have reached. Young Fern has grown so much.
Not even 50. We're at 49, right? Because Fern, Dinkin, Verbal, Ubel, and Land?
In this era, Fern will become a mage even more famous than me.
Wasn't it 45? So they would be at 50?
Frieren.
That's a good thing.
I agree.
Miss Frieren.
Yeah, but then Frieren's gonna outlive... Ooh, Learnin.
Who's he?
He's one of the Magic Association's men.
He's about to battle.
Lernin, and I'm a first-class mage.
I challenge you to a duel.
Student of Mistress Zedia.
I only say that because of what Zedia said.
For the trouble my mistress has caused you.
No worries there. She has behaved just as I expected.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you both have in each other's eyes.
Is something wrong, Frieren?
Okay.
The way you're looking at me.
You want to fight?
Situations in my mana. You are tremendously skilled, but this peaceful era doesn't suit you, does it?
I am an old-fashioned mage who knows painfully little outside the realm of battle.
Wow, so this old man is like ready to go.
If only I'd been born in the height of the Demon King's reign, my name would have been written in history, alongside the names of the rest of you famous heroes.
Yeah, maybe he would have been the one who went with Himmel.
So what is it you want from me then?
Out of all Mistress Zedia's students, there's only one remembered today. Her very first apprentice, the legendary great mage Flamma. Infamy must suffice as being the mage who killed the legendary Frieren.
He really is about to try to kill her?
Generations to come.
Whoa, let's go. I was not expecting this at all. Stark, get the heck out of there. Things are about to go nuts. This is crazy.
I request a duel, Miss Frieren.
Oh, that was just a request?
To fight you. It's a waste of time.
Oh, he got her cloak though.
They're simply horrid at the softer things. There's really no need for history to remember you.
Ooh, you know it's gonna piss him off.
Zedia will do a fine job of that. That small field of flowers was conjured by magic. You used my master's favorite spell. You told me that you found it foolish and useless.
But you used it inside here.
I am not one to mince words. Flamma was a failure.
Oh, no, she was not. Look at what she did to the world.
She never reached my heights. I've taken on many apprentices since. Failures that they were. I remember each and every one. I always choose my students on a whim, yet their personalities and favorite spells are
There was learning.
Frieren, as pitiful as most proved to be, I've never regretted taking them on.
Okay, that's good. She's not completely heartless there.
It's a pity she can't tell her own students how she truly feels. She's ever the child I thought she was.
I was kind of hoping that they would fight a little bit longer. But just the fact that he stepped up and said, alright, let's do this was
Frieren.
cool enough.
I'm all done receiving my privilege. How did you get that wound on your shoulder?
All that matters now is getting it healed. Do you think there are any churches open?
We are horrid at the softer things, aren't we? That is true of the both of us.
Okay, come on, Fern, though. What privilege did you get?
Mr. Stark, what's today's mission?
Sorry, kiddos. I'm afraid I can't play this time.
Hey, Stark, how about some breakfast on the house?
Thanks, but I already ate.
Mr. Stark, would you like something to drink?
Just like the original town we found him in.
The path of the warrior is a long
You can't leave without this guy talking to you.
Walk it with care.
Right.
It's time to say goodbye to Oysterst.
Wow, Mr.
It's been a good time here.
I love you everywhere you go.
It's well worth the wait.
So?
By the way, Fern, what spell did you end up asking for?
Yeah, I want to know too.
What, can you not tell?
Your clothes are so clean, they look new. And there's a vaguely floral smell about them. I can't believe it.
It's a spell that removes stains and cleans clothes down to the stitch.
Awesome.
Giving laundry a breeze.
Yeah.
Zedia is a living grimoire after all, then. You've won a legendary level cleaning spell from the era of mythology.
This is so cool. It will be completely, like, not completely, but very useful on their journey.
That's for sure. Not one bit.
Yeah, and the floral smell is a nice little touch also.
Happy with my selection.
Even Zedia can make that face.
I believe it. Serves her right.
Oh, they're here.
Oh, good. We get to say bye to Kana. I almost called her Laufin. Levine.
We just wanted to say thank you.
We may not have been fully prepared this time around, but we have 3 years to train for the next one.
Sure. Good to hear.
The next time we see Kana, she's going to be carrying a gourd like Gara, but except it's going to have water in it. And she's going to be buff because you're going to have to be.
You kept that farewell rather short and simple, just like you did with Zine.
And with Croft.
With everyone, yeah.
It's funny, Himmel.
Who was that?
You always bid such quick goodbyes.
And that's strange?
It's more like a break in character. It may have just been a side job, but we spent 2 weeks traveling with him.
Think of all the laughs we shared. We drank with the fellow practically every night.
Of course Hyder was drinking with him.
A point. But I'm not retiring soon, and I'm sure our paths will cross some.
And there's the ending music. It's the end of the season.
I don't think a tearful farewell would suit us anyway. And besides, it would be embarrassing when we met again.
So that's why she keeps her farewell short. And that's a wrap for this episode and for this season. And just What an unbelievable season it was, but I'll kind of get into that later on in this outro. We have 6 new first class mages, and I'm so happy that all of them get a privilege, except for, well, yeah, except for maybe Ubel. Hopefully Denkin used his to get some kind of resurrection spell to bring back his wife. I'm thinking Matoda learned some kind of Tsukiyomi-like spell to go with kind of her abilities that she's shown so far. And keeping with the Naruto theme, hopefully Lan learns some kind of Rasengan-like spell to go with his shadow clones. And actually, let me pause there for a second, because how insane to learn that we had never actually seen the real Lan. He's been back in his village this whole time, just sipping his tea, meeting Wizaria, and becoming a first-class mage. It is just absolutely insane. And going back to the privilege stuff, I really hope that Verbal kind of gets a two-parter spell. One that is basically just like an insta-kill for demons so he can protect his village and he doesn't have to ever go through kind of that mass destruction that we saw in the flashback. And the other part of the spell is like the opposite. If he ever comes across any child soldiers, it's just some type of spell that protects them or saves them from the battle, or does something for them. So the spell has purpose for maybe both things he'll continue to experience as a mercenary. And Fern's privilege was so awesome. She seemed so happy. She was so happy to show Frieren the new spell. She was just so adorable. And not only that, but it's going to be really useful with their journey moving forward. And then Lernan stepping in to try to kill Frieren so that his name is remembered. That was nuts. As soon as Frieren, like, her eyes locked in, and then, you know, it showed Lernan and his eyes did the same, I knew it wasn't about to stay peaceful. But it didn't last for very long, and I wish that it would have. Maybe if Zeria was there to use kind of a Mark Phillips legendary level spell, Instigation, maybe it could have gone on a little bit longer. But no one died, so all is well. But yeah, hats off to Lernan for stepping in and doing that. That was awesome. And also, after watching the end credits, he was side by side with Era there for a minute, so does that mean that he is her grandpa that she's been talking about this whole time? Yeah, let me know in the comments if that's right. And I might do some research on my own. And we couldn't have a season finale without Himmel showing us how he's impacted the world, you know, even to this day since he's been dead. Both Denkin and Verbal attributed some of their characteristics from, you know, hearing his story and kind of growing up and you know, people in their village talking about him. And so how beautiful for Frieren to kind of hear this and see this firsthand, you know, just keeping Himmel's memory alive in a different way. And we see that even Frieren keeps her goodbyes short because of him, because of the way that, you know, he said goodbye to people. And that's a wrap for this season, and just undoubtedly one of my favorite animes I've ever watched. I'm so happy that this was kind of the first show that I decided to watch on the channel, the first season, and I see why it won the awards that it did and why it seems like everybody loves it. It's made it harder for me to watch other shows and record other videos for the channel because I just wanted to watch this. The characters were so great, just unbelievable, just one of the main things that I'm sure makes everybody love this, on top of everything else, like the music, the art, how consistent the animation is throughout. Lots of laughs, great battles, awesome magic. It really just has something for everyone. I'm so happy that the new season is out, so I don't have to wait for it. I mean, that definitely saved me a lot of sadness. I don't know how many episodes the new season's gonna have, but I really hope it doesn't have kind of the standard 10 to 12 that most animes coming out lately have had. I hope it has more than that because, you know, I want more. I want it to be like this season. I really don't know where the channel is going to be at this point, you know, once this episode comes out, but thank you so much for anyone who watched these videos, who went on this journey with me. Hopefully I provided something different to the other reaction channels out there. There are some really good ones out there, and if I'm even slightly compared to them and you enjoyed it nearly as much as anyone else you might have watched, that, you know, means the world to me. I'll go ahead and wrap up here. Like the end credits said, the journey to Enda continues, and so we're going to be stepping into the new episode here soon, and I really hope to see you there as well.